Now it is. Okie dokie. That was fun. So, if you're tuning in, seeing this, you may have noticed that I changed it to mature content now. And there's a good reason for that. Because fuck kids. I'm just kidding. But, I mean, that's not really who I am, you know? Sometimes I curse every once in a while. So, I'm just thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. It'll probably... because I've been trying to avoid certain things on stream and... You know, trying to... basically portray a certain, you know, a certain way about me, I suppose, or something. I don't know. But, yeah, that's like, I don't know. The first thing is, you know, I always say I'm having a swell day. That's not true at all. Especially lately. Because Tiger has been sick. Well, he hasn't been sick, but... Well, he got a terminal diagnosis. And it's really hard to talk about this. But at the same time, it's something that affects me quite a bit. So, you know, and plus, he's on my, you know, I have him on my, my transition screens. So, the, you know, 1/3 of the entire transition screen is dedicated to him. You know, we're basically just doing hospice care now. I took him to the vet earlier and got him a bunch of stuff. It cost a bunch of money, of course, because it's the vet. But yeah, we got like lactated ringer solution, which is basically like the IV bags to help keep him hydrated and stuff, because you know, he's having a hard time drinking water, so we're gonna give him like subcutaneous fluids, like maybe like once a day or something, which we've done before with our other cat, Lucko, who is waiting for us on the Rainbow Bridge and no longer on this terrestrial plane. And he ascended to godhood because he is godlike. You know, like godlike, like that, like he was on a rampage, and then he was unstoppable. Now he's godlike. But Luca's the best, so we just commemorate him as much as we can. And he is a god, so I don't want to make him mad. He'll smite you. Luca was a adorable little black kitty. And he had a stubby tail. It was like that big, and it was fucking adorable. So, yeah, that's another thing. Sometimes I swear. I really try not to do it that much. But not doing it at all, like, really kind of, like, inhibits me sometimes. Like, it really, like, screws up, like, the flow of things. Also, I smoke. Yeah, but I quit smoking cigarettes last March. You're hearing is this. It's out of fuel. So yeah. Tiger is doing good. We're pretty much just doing hospice care for him now. The vet, we took him to a new vet today, but he's basically, confirmed that, yeah, he does have a terminal illness, and, he might have, like, some, like, discomfort, like, in his foot, because he has this illness that creates, like, these masses, or, like, a mass or something in his lungs or chest or something, and, it's, like, some type of cancer, I guess, but, but he isn't, like, apparently, like, in, like, he's not, like, suffering, apparently, like, he's not in, like, immense pain or anything, like, he's just chilling, and, like, yeah, he's not able to eat and drink, which sucks, but, like, well, that's not true. He does eat a little bit, and he's been eating more and more ever since we got him some stuff, and we got him, like, some anti-nausea and an appetite inducer today, which we should have gotten last week from the other vet, but for some reason she just didn't, I think she was trying to get me to bring him in again so she could charge us more money. Maybe. I don't know. They were already charging us a bunch of money, but, like, the level of care for the money, just because you pay a lot, doesn't mean you're gonna get good care. You should, it should be like that, but it's not how it is. It can be like that, but, yeah, that was not our experience with where we went. But yeah, so we got some lactated ringer solution and a different type of painkiller for him, some GABA of something or other. GABA. Yeah, there you go. Not dab of. It was GABA something. I don't know. Yeah, so Usually I would be sitting here on the transition screen listening to music or whatever, or just sitting here waiting to start streaming, like getting like anxious because like, oh, ooh, I don't know. If I can't be myself on stream, what the hell's the point of streaming, you know? Especially if I'm going to be doing it so often. You know, well, I'm going to be doing it often while I can, so. You know, who knows how long I'll be able to do this. You know, but I'm going to do it while I can. Because I like it. I really do. It's fun, even though, like, nobody ever watches me, but I don't do this for you. I really, really like speedrunning this game. Well, let me rephrase that. I really like learning how to be a very novice amateur speedrunner at this game. Dang it. Excuse me. Maybe that's a sign. So I am going to do some basement stuff today. So, yeah. That was awesome. So cool, Mario can do front flips. Okay, that was I made it. I remembered. Okay, so apparently I have to beat Bowser's stage again. That's fine. Okay, so. B in the D-dubs. That was way too far. Oh god. And I get stuck. That's such a funny spot to do that. I recovered. That was super slow. Oh god. Oh god. That's what I was afraid of. Oh my god. Dang it. Yeah. I got that red coin. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I think I've seen people do this before. That was fun. Screwed up. Obviously. Oh man. That was embarrassing. Mamma mia! Okay. Think I need some more inspiration. What am I reaching for? Ah. Yeah, that slider doesn't work anymore. Okay. So, yeah, the other kitties are doing good. Just chilling. Tiger is asleep on the couch with my significant other. Oh, Mario. I want to hear him talk about raviolis and pasta and lasagna. I want to hear him talk about it. He's gonna say it. Come on. Ravioli, linguini, tortellini. What does he say? How long is this gonna take? This is a really fun stream right now, isn't it? Just watching me smoke and listen to Mario, like, intently. When is he gonna say ravioli? Dude, this is gonna take forever. Alright, never mind. Just finish doing this and get back into it. Okay. The only reason I'm doing that is to be good at the game. Okay? It's the only reason. It's to heighten my senses. Maybe not. I'm tired. Was it 40 seconds already, Mario? Really? This music is so good. Oh my god. So, that is one thing that I really, really, really like, is music. Oh, what? I was just excited that I actually got that. That was like the very last pixel that I probably could have got that on. Come on. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I panicked. Oh god. Dude, I suck. Alright, never mind. I'm not going for the switch. I heard you, Goomba. Oh god. That was a mistake. I was doing so well. Ah! Dude, I swear you clip, like, far over. Dang it. Time in. Oh god. Was gonna happen. I don't know why I did just like jump up. Whatever. Apparently I'm an idiot. I don't know. love diving through that fire though. Really cool looking. Oh god. What? I clipped into something. Dang it. I'm angling too much. Kind of stutter stepped and lost a little bit of speed. I probably would have had just enough speed to make that. I didn't do that. What? Mario got a concussion and fell off. Poor Mario. Oh boy. Hey, at least I saved it. Oh god. Oh god. I'm the best. Oh boy. Hellboy. Oh man. Okay. So the background of this stage always reminded me of like trees or something. Or maybe like a cave. Which ones are on the ground? Stalagmites, stalactites. Whichever, yeah. I mean, this definitely looks like a cave, right? And you fall down like a pit when you start, and it spits you out. Very strange. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. So a stream schedule, and you know, except for today, I was, you know, I was gone for quite a while. You know, I decided to make my streams at either 5 or 6, and you know, they'll go for anywhere from like, you know, 2 to 4 hours, or 3 to 4 hours, or something. I forget. But yeah, you know, obviously, that's subject to change, and the you know, the NES and Super NES classics, you know, those will change as time goes on, and I will be adding okay, yeah. I will be adding a few things to the roster. Oh man, I suck. I should have looked instead of just guessed. Oh man, he stunned me. I really suck. Is that the bomb right there? Oops. That was really bad. Okay. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking it's like... I'm trying to think of... There's another game where you do... It has like similar like throw mechanics. But like... You have to like follow through with the throw. And this, it's like... It just... Wherever Mario is, it's like... like... So... I need to get used to these throw mechanics. You know what I should do? Just die. And then... start out... Oops. Dang it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. At least I was closer that time. Let's just restart. Because I need it. Oop, dang it. Okay. I accidentally hit the save stay button instead of the load stay button. You can just kind of go. Okay. That wasn't far enough. Really? Oops. Whoa, do I just have like a million iframes until I... Dude, that's crazy. So you just have unlimited iframes as long as you're just in Bowser. See, Mario has crazy superpowers. I need to get used to this. Oops. I suck at Bowser throws. I suck at these. I swear there's like a thing where you can like be inside his hitbox. Maybe not. Did he breathe fire on you? The faster I go, like, the worse I am. Good at any. I am no good at Bowser throws, dude. I keep thinking the mechanics are one way, and then remembering them, and it's too late. That was like on target. Wasn't fast enough for me. Let's try the other one. Okay. So I really hate dealing with the pandemic. I really hate how people like a year later still don't realize like, oh, don't stand so close to me. Going way too fast. I really wish people would just get a clue. Like how, like, Bill Gates what was it? I think Oxford University was going to give out a free open source recipe or whatever for a vaccine, for the coronavirus vaccine, right? What's going on? Do I have to get closer to him? Oh, okay. Alright, a couple more throws. But yeah, and then like the whole, like I get, like, oh, you know, the vaccine is, you know, being wary about taking the vaccine because, oh, it, you know, wasn't, you know, it was fast-tracked and this and that, and, I mean, I feel like, oops. Oh, well, I guess that worked. My finger slipped. I really didn't mean to do that. Okay. Dang it. Oh god. I died against Bowser. I'm the worst. But yeah, like, going to like the hardware store, there's always like middle-aged white dudes that just like don't want to wear masks and stuff. And it's like, dude, this is not like that hard. Like, just come on. It's really not. And you know, if people were more reliable, like, because like, I mean, people for the most part are not very reliable at all. I mean, look at how many car accidents there are every single day. Like, that should tell you right there that people are not very responsible for things that they should be more responsible for. You know, the fact that the accident rate is so ridiculously high and just like accepted is crazy to me. Like, how is this okay? Why are we not educating people further? Like, why do you not have to retake you know, your driver's test ever? Like, you have to prove that you know how to drive one time when you're like before you know anything about the world, really. Like, at all. Like, 16-year-olds do not know anything about the world. Like, I remember being 16. I didn't know shit. Sorry. I suck, Bowser. Yeah. You know, people cannot be, you know, cannot be relied upon, you know, to do what is in their best interest. You know, for the most part, it's because people have no idea what is even in their best interest. And, you know, and that's not their fault, you know. You know, most people do not have a proper education, and I don't mean like going to college. I mean like even it like I mean I've been extremely privileged when it comes to being a white person that like has experienced other cultures like firsthand. like, I have been, you know, on other continents, you know, and that's, you know, not a lot of, and, you know, and more than just, I've been to multiple continents. So, I've been to, yeah, I've been to, like, besides the one that I live in, obviously, I've been to 3 other continents. Um, but, you know, obviously, not everybody, you know, can, not everybody, has the same privileges, that I was able to have growing up. It's very strange. I had those experiences, like, on one side of the family, like, on my dad's side of the family, and, like, there's always been, like, a little bit more money, not by much, they're not rich, like, they're, like, wannabe rich people, at, like, the most, but they, yeah, they basically, um, had, money and connections, from being white and having more money than other people around them. So, they were able to do these, we were able to go these places and do these things. And then, there's my mom's side, where it's like, where, I, experienced, real poverty firsthand, many times. Um, it was this weird, like, duality, this weird, like, dichotomy or whatever it's called, where you, have access to all these, well, you more or less have access to privilege and whatnot, but in order to exploit that privilege, you have to do things that you really don't want to do, and, sometimes, don't necessarily, line up with, your core beliefs or morals. So, I don't know, I always just tried to be, like, somebody who doesn't, like, care about, like, material possessions and stuff, as I have all these things right behind me. But, let's see. I'm trying to think, what's, like, I guess the most expensive stuff is probably, like, these things. Like, all these things are just little, like, little things that I got, like, over the years, or, like, while traveling, or somebody else got while traveling, or my significant other got throughout the years, or something like that, Most of the stuff, I believe, is hers. But, or, like, those, that, some of the stuff on this table, this thing, that lantern. Dang it. Yeah, all that stuff's from, like, Goodwill, from, like, years and years ago. Before, like, right before Goodwill and Value Village's price, like, skyrocketed. So yeah, most of the stuff is, like, we got, like, a long time ago. In order to, live the way that we do, somebody else basically had to make, you know, the ultimate sacrifice, you know, in order for, you know, me to have a consistent place to stay, and, you know, a more reliable vehicle, and, you know, stuff like that. You know, there are, you know, I don't just get these things, you know, without having to, you know, with no, you know, no consequence or anything. You know, this is, you know, there are caveats to, you know, living here and whatnot, you know, but, you know, like, I don't know, the main thing that I'm trying to get across is that capitalism sucks because somebody had to die in order for me and my significant other to have, like, a stable place. Like, because before this, like, a few years ago, it was pretty shitty. It sucked. You know, it was no fun. So, you know, our mail got stolen all the time, our house flooded, our neighbors sucked and, like, stole from us. Oh wait, I gotta go on the right side in order to manipulate the Fly Guy's RNG. That's why I was screwing up last time. So I gotta go up this side. Okay. And now I get it. But yeah, I mean, we lived next to shitty people. You know, we had super shitty neighbors that sucked. You know, we just tried to, like, keep to ourselves. You know, my roommate, you know, left us. Oh god, dude, my roommate's room was so disgusting when we moved out. Oh yeah, our house was, like, falling apart and, like, mold ridden, and, like, part of our ceiling fell down one night because the neighbor's toilet upstairs was leaking. And, like, dude, like, we have so many, like, horror stories of our old place. And, like, you know, we had the cats there and stuff, and that's where we got 2 of our cats, because our neighbors neglected them and or abused them. And yeah, and then they became ours. It wasn't, like, cheap. It wasn't very cheap to live there either. I mean, at first it was because we had, like, multiple roommates. You know, I had, like, multiple roommates. And then one by one, like, everybody just kind of, like, split off and, like, you know, because it was one of those, like, oh, we're all friends and no friends this and that. And no, we're friends. And it's like, okay. And then, of course, they weren't friends anymore after they lived with each other because they didn't, you know, they didn't know how they didn't know how each other actually was because they had never lived with one another. And, and so that ended poorly. And I'm pretty sure they are all not friends anymore and or broken up because, you know, such and such's boyfriend moved in or whatever. And then, yeah, so... And it was a whole thing. But, at any rate, so I ended up getting the place, and then, And then my roommate at the time, who was also one of my good friends, but we knew that we'd be okay with living with each other because we had lived with each other before. And except the only difference is this time he didn't pay any of his bills for like over a year. He didn't pay rent he didn't pay his half of rent, or his portion. I forgot how much it was exactly, because I think it wasn't half. It was some different amount. And oops. The way that, I mean, he basically just like my roommate, basically they just like snuck out, like without, like they moved out without telling me, and basically like snuck out and left like a bunch of food and stuff in their room, and it was a bunch of garbage and stuff, and there were, no exaggeration, thousands of fruit flies in that room. Thousands. And because he had moved out, and because I just thought he was just kind of keeping to himself, and I respected his privacy and stuff. So if his door was closed, then whatever, right? I just figured he's either in his in there, or if he's not there, then whatever, give him a call or text him or something. And so, and this was like the type of person that, like, I knew them for quite a few years, and throughout the years, I was pretty close to them, but they were able to manipulate, like, pretty much, like, every situation that they, caused that, because it seemed like one by one, all these, there was like a big group of friends, and then it seemed like, one by one, people, start sucking and dropping off, basically. That's what I've been trying to do. But, sweet. So I just figured, oh, yeah, well, people just suck. So, yeah, I mean, it's realistic to think that people suck. And he just got screwed over a whole bunch. Because that happened to me, And, I didn't screw, I was not the one to screw people over. If somebody screwed me over, what is going on? I very rarely would get even with them every once in a while, but that was pretty rare. And it wasn't even like even. It was like one of those things that, like, it was like, it meant like a lot to me, but in like the grand scheme of things, it was like really probably nothing, and affected them extremely less than they ever affected me. So yeah, but I don't know. So, because I was just, I'd rather just have people get along, man. I don't want to have conflict. Like, I mean, I will deal with it, I'm not, like, afraid of conflict, Um, but there are certain times where it's like, I'd rather us just get along, like, why can't we just, like, be friends? Why can't we just be nice to each other and, do shit for each other if we have to, But yeah, they moved, far away. They ended up screwing over a few more people and basically, like, burning all their bridges, in this area, and then they moved far, far away. Yeah. And, this person was an extremely well-respected person of the community. It was, like, very... It's not a very fast way to do that. It was very... It was a good life experience, I guess, to be like, oh, yeah, even somebody who you consider one of your really close friends can suck a lot and, end up screwing you over in the long run. And, leave you with, thousands of dollars in bills, essentially. And, leave you, like, thousands of dollars in debt. And, which is exactly what happened. And, okay, that's pretty quick. How do I do that? Okay. But yeah, my old roommate sucked. I mean, he was like, like, we were, like, really good to each other, it seemed, and stuff, but then, like, when I look back on all these things, I was like, oh, he just used me a whole bunch. And, like, regularly, profited off of me, whenever he could. If he could, if he could make a buck off of me, I don't know, like, getting food for us and just saying, like, oh, it costs more than it actually does. Like, and the way that he'd rationalize it in his head is it was, like, a service charge or something. Like, even though, like, I would never do that to him, like, unless I was, like, I mean, there was at a point where we did work in, like, the same place, and, he was higher up than me, essentially. And, I, had to get, I would have to, like, go out and get lunch, for, people sometimes. And I, like, got paid to do that, but that was, like, different. That was, like, for work. Like, that's, like, totally different. And, like, and even then, like, like, even when we worked together, it was, like, we knew, like, we treated each other differently. It wasn't, like, it was a very rare, I mean, I mean, almost never that we treated each other like, like we were just co-workers, like we were always buddies, like we had each other's backs, man. And then, like, I don't know, I guess people change though, or, I mean, I don't know, I mean, part of me, like, kind of, like, realized is like, oh, I guess they were always like that. I just never saw it. They just never showed that, part to me. They, hid that part very well. And, only showed that part, when, when they were burning a bridge, essentially. And, yeah, it was pretty... Yeah. I learned a lot of good life lessons from being around him and stuff. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, he did teach me many things that you know, many like life lesson type things. But I don't know. I don't know. The only the place that we used to work at together was kind of like, I don't know. It had its ups and downs. I mean, honestly, I was pretty much like, I mean, I got paid like slave wages at a certain point, and like, I'm not trying to be derogatory. I mean, I literally, there were some days where I would work all day, and then like, it was like, there'd be like, oh well, I didn't make any money, so I can't, so you don't get paid today because I don't make any money. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I still worked though. Like, just because you didn't work, like, what? I'm like, what? Like, somebody should give me some fucking money. Like, there were certain days where it was just like, I was like, okay. Am I getting paid today? And people would just, like, look at each other. And then just, like, quietly, like, leave the room. And I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was, like, the youngest person by, like, a bit. And there were several people that were way older than me. And they were all men. And for the most part. And there was a couple times there was females. But for the most part, it was a bunch of men. And they were usually, like, all white. But, well, not really. But I guess there was a couple, like, Latinx? I don't know. I really don't know what it's called. I think it's Latinx. I've heard both, but I'm gonna call it Latinx because that sounds cool. Yeah, there were a couple people from the Latinx community, but other than that, it was just, you know, a bunch of white dudes, and yeah, it was interesting. But I learned a lot of stuff working there. But yeah, there's only a couple of people that I'm like think of like, oh, I still have fond memories of them. Like my boss at that place was, no exaggeration, one of the funniest people I've ever met ever. And if you come to watch this content a lot, you'll come to find out that I am fucking hysterical. So, just joking. But yeah, he's hilarious. He's like one of the funniest people I've ever met ever, and he does this thing where he like says jokes like under his breath, and like he'll say things that are like too smart for like certain people. Like it'll sound like one, like it's like double speak, I guess. Like he's like really good at double speak and like saying like, yeah, like basically double speak, I guess, is the best way to describe it. But yeah, my old boss he's rad. I still like him, even though, you know, we didn't always have like the greatest time. You know, we, you know, had ups and downs and stuff sometimes, but we mostly had good times. And, you know, yeah, it would have been nice to make like, you know, probably like $1,000 more than I made there, you know, at least. But yeah, oh well. The I still like the guy. But yeah, that place was something else. But yeah, I got paid under the table. Obviously, you know, I got paid every day, and you know, in cash, and you know, I was like 8. Yeah, I was 18. Then I think I worked there from like 18 to 19. Yeah, 18 to 19, and then again when I was like 20 something. 20. Shoot, I don't remember. 20 something. 22? Maybe? I don't know. A while ago. But, many a moon ago. But yeah, oh, I never did my Bowser in the Dark World split. Oops. Oh gosh. How long does it take for you to die in this? I should probably get going anyways. That sucks. Yeah, me and my former roommate were friends for like 10 years or something. More than 10 years. And, he was a few years older than me. I forget how many years older than me he was, but he was a few years older than me. And he was like a generation above me, like 5, 6 years. But I think we met when I was like 16 or something, and we had similar interests and stuff. But like, he used to take me to metal shows. And, because I was like, I didn't have anybody to go to metal shows, I had, and he'd like go off to the bar, of course. He was old enough and I wasn't. And, I'd just be hanging out and just like, oh, woo. And, going in the mosh pit and stuff and being a cool little metal kid. And, yeah. I was pretty brutal, and I'm still somewhat brutal. So I'm not as brutal. I was pretty brutal. Like, I used to have very, very long hair, but then I cut it because of the pandemic. Because I heard that the virus can get in your hair, and I was like, fuck that. So that's why I cut my hair. Let's see if I can remember this. Should've just did it. It's not enough, I knew it. So that's actually what we listened to during transition. That 8-bit music is actually 8-bit metal by a creator by the name of Requiem Sick. One word, and Sick is spelled S-I-C. And Sick is spelled S-I-C. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Dang it. That was... Yeah, so... After this, I'm gonna go hang out with my kitty cats. Lay down with them in bed. Because they like to sleep in the same bed. And, as me. And, like my little kitty Mew will usually sleep like above, like on my pillow, like right above me, and like on like my head. And then, I have another kitty named, Wee Wee, like French, like Wee Wee. There you go. Yeah, Wee Wee. Yeah, Wee Wee is very cute. She likes to cuddle up next to me, like right here, and then Brow, or she'll like go like in between like my feet, or she'll like in between like my knees. Brow will lay like right here, you know, because he's huge. So he'll take up like all of this. And is this Cody Johnston from Some More News? I remember you, Cody John. You're the guy that's like, let's be friends. But then you still haven't come and said hi to me in a while. Hey, guess what? Our YouTube channel, I make Kailu gets grounded videos. What? Who's Kailu? Hang on a second. I'm actually somewhat intrigued. Not going to lie. I have a YouTube channel. YouTube. Dang it. Come on. Alright. click on? Oh, there's a bunch of these. Not seeing this channel. See much other kids animated channels. Oh. So, suspecting Cody John is a child. Not 100%. This person that is in my chat. Could they be a child? Huh. Well, this led me nowhere. If you had a YouTube channel, you'd send me on a wild goose chase. I don't believe you that you have a YouTube channel. I don't believe it. Oh, man. Oh, death. Oh, damn it. Sweet Jesus. Pretty sure this Cody guy doesn't actually have a YouTube channel. Because I looked for it. Typed in your name, typed in the video that you said that has been made like 1,000 other times by like other creators. So, I mean, I'm not like, you know, knocking or anything. I mean, I'm not the first person to play, you know, I'm not the first person to play Super Mario. Now, that's another thing. Like, that's why I also changed to the mature rating, because I mean, at first I was like, oh, well, I guess, you know, if kids wanted to watch my content, they could, you know. But, like, kids should not be on Twitch, man. They really shouldn't. I mean, if they are, they should be watching, like, I mean, I guess this is not that bad. If, I mean, I'm just playing Mario and, you know, swearing every once in a while and maybe smoking. Oh, no, not smoking. But, yeah, I still advocate for, you know, things that, you know, are good. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna cuddle with my kitties after this and play, or not play, and watch Dragon Ball. Scheiße. Okay. Alright. Come on.
Okay. How the hell do I run faster? Just be more like a straight line, or? I actually dove. Alright. Shiza. Admit you're a fucking loner. Oh, I'm a loner. Oh. Is that what you wanted? Oh. I'm crying now. This stranger said I'm a loner. 'Cause I said that I have cats. Oh no! Cats means you're a loner, right? Oh, I probably am also crazy, right? 'Cause cats make you crazy, right? So, do only kids come to my stream? Because now, okay, this is obviously a kid. Admit you're a fucking loner. Whoa, buddy. Coming out, guns blazing. But like, dude, you're watching me on Twitch. Probably by yourself. At least I have cats. People suck anyways. Why the hell would I want to be around people when I can be around cats? Like, for one, they're cuter. Much easier to please. Don't talk back. They, you know, great listeners because they can't sit there and when you say, oh yeah, this sucks, they're not like, oh, but I suck worse. I'm trying to one-up you. Admit you're a fucking loner. Is that supposed to be like funny or something? I mean, it's funny in a way, like, dude, that's like very... Like, I don't, why, is it, it's because I said I had cats, right? Is that why? Because I said after this I'm gonna go to sleep and with my cats, because... Oh, man. And I can't be, and not everybody can have a cool, you know, Japanese anime body pillow like you, man. I mean, not everybody can afford that kind of companionship. You know, my cats are free. Yeah. Slowest reds ever. Yeah,
I think I'm actually gonna go to sleep soon. It's getting late. Got stuff to do tomorrow. Fortunately. Did it sound like I said fortunately? Because I meant to say unfortunately. And like, yeah. But let's see. Just gonna clear chat because that's nice. Admit you're a fucking loner. God, that's fucking funny though. I assume it's because I said that I had cats. I guess I should expect that. Whatever. Why can't people just be nice? Like, Jesus. I don't even know you, dude. What the hell did I do to you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Like, why do, like, only tortured souls come to my streams to talk to me? Like, people just come to tell me, like, I suck, or that I'm a loner. Like, Jesus. Like, and of course, you know, it is coming from random Twitch users. You know, the people that I'm trying to appease the most in my life. Did you miss the part where I was smoking on stream? That makes me cool, doesn't it? Doesn't that make me cool? I was smoking. Smoking is cool. Right? I'm just kidding. Smoking is stupid. Smoking cigarettes is stupid. Let me be clear. I haven't smoked cigarettes. I haven't smoked, well, I haven't smoked cigarettes since, like, last March. I quit because of the pandemic, as I heard, oh, if you get this virus and you smoke cigarettes, you're going to have horrible issues. It's like, oh, that sucks. Okay, well, better quit smoking then. You know, this isn't worth, you know, smoking cigarettes is not worth this. And then, now come to find out, oh, people that smoke cigarettes, are in front of me in line to get a vaccine. Because they're more at risk. Which is like, I get it, but at the same time, it sucks. I don't have to like it. It's like, man, I was, like, actually, like, responsible and did what I was supposed to do for once. And, like, it happens, like, every time I do something I'm supposed to do. Like, it's like I get punished for, like, doing what I'm supposed to do. And when I try and, like, circumvent that or, like, cheat or whatever, it's like I get rewarded. And it's like, it's really annoying. I hate capitalism. Maybe I should just curl up with my cats and be a loner. Ugh. I'm a loner because I have cats. I wish I had a dog. Then I wouldn't be a loner. Then I'd have a real friend. Then I'd have a best friend. What a crock of shit. I'm just joking. Dogs are perfectly fine. I just prefer cats. Well, honestly. Oh yeah, I prefer cats. I like all animals, but I mean, if I had to choose between dogs and cats, cats. Sorry, dogs.
if I change my angles? Son of Beach. Okay, so switching my angle to that one does kind of help. Okay. That's weird. It's just the way that I hold my controller or something. Shit. Alright, let me try and get this right one more time before I hit the road. And I will be back tomorrow at the scheduled time for the scheduled event, which I believe is Metroid. Which, confession, I don't think I've ever played the original Metroid for more than like 5 minutes at a time. So it's going to be an experience. I have played Super Metroid many times. Well, enough times. I love Super Metroid. I think I've only beaten it like once, or yeah, I think I've only beaten it like once though. So it'll be fun. I might watch a some world record stuff to maybe try and do some cool speedrun strats, because that'd be kind of fun, honestly. I mean, speedrunning Super Metroid, like at this point, I mean, the fact that, what's his name, Oats and Goats? Oats and Groats? Oats and Goats? I don't know. Oats and Goats, or whatever his name is, I believe that's who it was, beat Super Metroid Impossible, which was supposed to be a TAS only back in like 1997 or something, and he was the first person to beat it live at GDQ, and it was super dope. Dude, it's fucking insane. Like, the fact that he can beat that fucking game is insane. Like, Super Metroid Impossible is, like, I mean, even if you don't know, like, what the hell, you know, Super Metroid speedrunning even, like, is supposed to look like, the Super Metroid Impossible run is bananas. Like, the strats that he has to use, and, like, he's really good, too. Like, you don't get, don't get certain items, like, ever. Like, I don't think you ever get, like, gravity boots, or, like, the high jump boots, or, like, I don't think you ever get the Various suit. So, like, when you go into, like, what is it called? Pepsi Presents New Zanzibar or something? Brinstar. There we go. I think Brinstar is what it's called. The hot place. I forget. Norv something. It's been a while, obviously. But, yeah, actually,
I really want to get the... Actually might change the games this week from Metroid and Super Metroid, because I kind of want to do a... I'm trying to acquire... What is it? Other M, Zero Missions, and Fusions. But I would also need... I'm also trying to get my hands on a Retron 5, which plays NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, and Game Boy Advanced, and Famicom. Yeah, and Famicom. So, pretty excited for that. I don't know when I'm supposed to get it, but after I get that, I will be, streaming, more retro content, obviously, because, especially like Game Boy stuff. I really want to do like Game Boy stuff, and I really want to do so I did the I kind of did the Star Fox Sustained series, which was me basically just playing through the Star Fox games, and except for Star Fox, well, the rail shooters, not Star Fox Adventures, because I don't have that game, and I don't have a GameCube, so I don't have Star Fox Assault either, which is the which is a super dope game. Star Fox Assault is rad. I believe that was the one for the GameCube. But at any rate, maybe I should wait to change the camera. So what I want to do is do a so I had, Star Fox Sustained. I have 2 other marathon series in mind, and well, I have 3 actually, but the other one is kind of like maybe not, and yeah, I'll probably end up doing it though. But so first one was Star Fox Sustained, and then next I want to try and do Metroid Maintained, which is just the same, which is just basically, same thing, but with Metroid, where I play through all of the Metroid games chronologically, except for I am trying to get my hands on Fusions. So in the case of Metroid, I would... Let me double check. Actually, let me do the star real quick and then double check. Because I believe... Let's see, let me think. I think there's 3... There's 3 Metroid games that I do not have. And after I get my hands on those 3, obviously is when I want to do it. However, I believe... I could also do like a Mario, a Mario Mania or a Mario Marathon, or I could just call it Metroid Marathon, but I wanted to be kind of cheeky and call it Metroid Maintained, and the other series I had in mind, I just need to... I believe I have access to all the games that I would want to play in the series, honestly. I mean, there's so many freaking games in this series that, I couldn't... it's like if I wanted to do, like, a real Mario series and, play through, like, all, like, the Mario games, which there's, like, hundreds, I'm pretty sure. forgot to switch angles. But, yeah, I want to do a, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think I do know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Zelda Zeal. And it'd be, you know, playing through all the Zelda games all the way through Breath of the Wild. Which I do... Yeah, I do need a couple things. I do need to get a... I mean, I might wait for Skyward Sword HD. I still need to get... If I don't wait for Skyward Sword, though, I need to get 2 things. Yeah, I need to get a Wii Motion Plus controller so I can play Skyward Sword. Because I've had it downloaded on my Wii U for years and still have never played it because I don't have a Motion Plus, which fucking sucks. But, you know, I'm actually going to save right here, I think. I think I already have an 11-star account, so. So, yeah, I'm going to call it quits for this tonight. That was fun. So the let me double check real quick about these. Original series, Prime Trilogy, spin-offs. Oh, snap. So, 2016 Cceler release of AM2R, a fan-made remake of Metroid 2, which was, I believe, the Game Boy one? Yeah, the Metroid Fusion. That's the one that I'm trying to get. Yeah, Metroid 2 Return of Samus? I thought it was, I don't know. So yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is supposed to come out one of these days. Not to be confused with Matroid or Meteoroid. Oh boy. So yeah, Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch. Oh snap, I might need to get a 3DS one of these days too, man. A 3DS would be so cool. Okay, let me find this. Okay. Oh, whoa. Metroid Samus Returns? What the fuck? What the hell is this? Oh, on the DS. Okay. Metroid Generation Force. Okay. So, Metroid Other M. Metroid Prime Hunters? What's that? Oh, another one for the DS. Okay, so I can't get that. So, alright, so I need to get Other M. That's what I thought. So, Other M. Zero Mission. Fusion. And Metroid 2. Return of Samus. So that's 4. I think I'll be able to swing that. So, because I already have the first one, then I have Super Metroid, and then I have Prime, Prime 2, and Prime 3. Other M, I know where to get. I can actually go pick it up tomorrow if I wanted to. But I'm not going to. I do need to get Zero Mission, Zero Mission Fusion, and Metroid 2: Return of Samus. Okay, and then might need to get a DS one of these days as well. Okay, anyway, so let me check this Zelda game list. Okay, this one's a little bit longer. So, okay, I believe I have access to, because I have, let's see. So, Legend of Zelda, and then Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and then Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and then Ocarina of Time, and then Majora's Mask, and then Wind Waker, and then Twilight Princess, and then Link's Crossbow Training. I'm just kidding. And then Skyward Sword, and then Breath of the Wild. I think I am going to pick up the HD Twilight Princess, though, because I only have the non-HD original Wii version. And I'd rather have it in HD. And also that'll give me an excuse to play through the game again. Because I'll be like, I've never played through it in HD. Okay, well, that was fun. I will catch you on the flippity flop. Hippity hop, flippity flop, glippity glop, snippity snop. I don't know. Okay. Well, I will see you guys later. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, I have the Champions Ballad and the Master Trials. We can do all of that stuff. Oh, I remember that weapon. Huh. It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild. It's been a couple years. I haven't. Oh, this is from. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll start doing cool mods and stuff, because I know there's a cool Breath of the Wild mod you can do. Like Relics to the Past, I think is what it's called. I saw Small Ant playing it. That guy's pretty good at games. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so yeah, and then so after Twilight Princess, Tingle's Balloon Fight, Link Crossbow Training, Ripened Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love. What the hell? Okay, well, this was fun. Like I said, I will catch you on the flippity flop. At any rate, I'm gonna go be a loner with my kitties now and cry myself to sleep like I do every night because I am so alone. So I'm just kidding. I don't do that. Okay, well, bye, camera. See you later, camera. Oh. It says I encountered an error, but I didn't encounter an error.